Thanks for watching because you're going to get a lot of value out of this. And I wanted to start by telling you my story. And I put an alluding title onto the video so that you would engage with me throughout this process. So my story is around how I could never get enough of that one thing, and that one thing was time. In your business, it doesn't matter what you do, time is the one thing that you cannot create. It's there and you need to use it. And if you don't use it, it uses you. So you have choices with what you need to do, and you need to decide how you're going to go about it. So, like I said, my story is that I didn't have enough time. None of us do. So I started to feel a lot of stress in my business, and I got extremely tired, and my creativity went into a complete slump. This was because I started working more and more hours because I didn't ever have enough time to get everything done that I needed to get done. There was always something else that I needed to do. There was always someone needing my attention, and there was always someone taking my time away from me. So I sat down, I started drawing out all the issues that I had in my business and what I was struggling with, and I started to put in place things that would help me gain back my time so that I didn't need to work 10, 12, 14-hour days, because that is not a sustainable thing for anyone to do. So I began to be ruthless with my time. If it didn't fit into my schedule, then it didn't fit into my day. And that is what you need to realize. If it's not scheduled, it shouldn't happen. Yes, there will always be an emergency, but an emergency is not the norm. And if the people around you are used to putting out fires, they are going to influence you with that as well, and you are going to start putting out fires. So you need to be strict. How do you do this? Number one, you need to start scheduling your day. I know it sounds simplistic, but if you do that one thing, you will see how much more productive you are and how much more time you have and what becomes available at your disposal to make use of. So, step one is to schedule your time, and you need to be ruthless with this. Like I said, you need to put your work into blocks. So, you need to decide whatever your work start time is. If that is 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m., that is your start time. And then you can choose how long you want the blocks to be. It depends on your attention span and how you want to progress through your day. So if you need half an hour time slots, break it down into 30 minutes. If you need hours, then break it down into hours. But if you have allocated that time slot for that specific function, you do not do anything else in that time slot. So, for example, you've decided that from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., you are attending to emails. You do nothing else during that time. You only attend to your emails. If someone walks into your office, show them away, tell them that they can come back when it is the slot that you have set aside for queries or ad hoc things, or you can go back to them when you've got the time. Or they can leave you a note saying what their issue is, and you can deal with it when the time comes for you to do that. So from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., you've decided you're doing emails. Your phone rings, put it off. You only do your emails. And you will see how many emails you are going to get done in that time. And don't read your emails, action your emails. Get them out of your inbox. Then, once you have broken your day into these categories and these times that you're going to perform certain functions, do not deviate from it. Obviously, it'll only become a habit once you've done it for what they say 21 days, it becomes a habit. But that is how strict you need to be. So, step one is to schedule your day. Step two is to minimize all of your distractions, and these are the things that are going to come in and start taking your time away. So, learn to say no. It's going to be difficult because you are used to telling everyone, sure, no problem, let me help you with this. Their work is always more important than your own, but you need to start training people in your business and even your clients sometimes that your time is the time that you have set aside. You need to manage it. They need to fit into your schedule. So you've got scheduling and you've got saying no. with those two things, you are going to see huge changes happening in your day. Once you have put those in place, you will start to see that probably within a week or so, you have saved up probably an hour a day that you have now got in which you can do things that are fruitful in your business. Those are going to come in my next instructional videos on how you can put those in place. But for now, your goal is to save yourself at least an hour a day. And the only way, like I said, is to set up the schedules and be ruthless and show the people a way and stop letting other people and processes steal your time. Make your time yours so that you have more of it to do what you need to do to get your business where you need it to go. So look out for the next video that's coming your way. And in that one, we are going to discuss your mindset because unfortunately, you are your biggest problem.